Okay, so I've just gotten home from work and just settled in. And I missed this getting up this morning because I was in a rush for work and I woke up a little later than I would have liked. This confirms that version 4.0 was the next version. There was no 3.9, meaning, yeah, political stuff did delay this, and we now know the new world's name. Planarcadia feels so super generic, I won't lie, but I am super interested. And the fact that they're showing Aha is very fun to me. Path of Elation, potentially? It'd be fun. Okay, but yeah, no, I imagine that this was meant to be Edo Star. Ooh, we have characters in the background as well. Do we recognize any of these? This one maybe is I'd assume this is Sparkle. Outside of that, is that like an accessory, or are those ears? Because if they're ears, like, the ears there, if they are, and the long weapon, which gives the impression of a katana, I won't lie, I'm going to actually assume this is an SP. If those are ears, I think I know who it is as well. If it's not, then who knows? The hat, I don't know who this is, I won't lie, I have no idea. That sword style, and a hoge seemingly there, partitioned hair that seems to lead down, and it goes at least beyond the ears. But there's also a streak of hair here, implying it's actually even longer. Interesting. And then the little ribbons almost in the little bow shape of a set of ears. From the shoulder to your elbow, there's a little poof out. Don't know what this section is. Could just be a section of the outfit sticking out. Not very tall. Like, I'm 100% sure that has to be Sparkle, and I imagine that she's gonna have the name that we see in the planar ornament set. That's for skill points. No idea who this is at all. No idea who this is at all. Don't know who this is. The weapon's interesting. Quite big and bulky seeming. This... The hair, honestly... I don't know. I feel like the character's familiar, but I can't put my finger 100% on it. Meanwhile, this, if this is meant to be ears, I am 100% sure this is an SP, and I think I know exactly who it is. If it's an SP, I think that's Sakura Yai. And if so, then that's kind of interesting, because I wouldn't have assumed an SP of that character would be tied to Elation by any means at all. But there's no guarantee all of these characters follow the path of Elation or are connected to the Elation. They just could be tied to this world. This character absolutely is. But the others, we have no idea. I do like the kind of silhouette of this character. It's almost like a beautiful, like, dress that almost thinnens in before extending out. It's very stylized and very pretty. I'm very intrigued by this character because the hair is long, and to me, we don't have a whole lot of men because I'm going to assume it's a guy based on the model, because the silhouette implies it's going to be one of the tallest characters, and if so, then it's likely a guy. The description of long hair, because we can see the hair flick out here, the partition effect, and the almost seemingly flick up of hair here, and a blade, reminds me of Blade / Yingjing. But it could also be a totally different guy. If it was Blade, though, let's bloody go. If it's not, I'm very curious on the finalized design. So yeah, I'm going to assume Sparkle here. I'm going to think either this is a new guy or it's Blade. And this, if it's not a completely unique character, I'm going to guess it's an SP of Yai Sakura. Just based on the ears and based on the weapon and the hairstyle. It's too on the nose. The others, I have no idea, man. But this one, these two are the ones I'm the most well, no, these three. All of these three I'm the most interested in. This design's incredible looking from silhouette alone. Seeing more sparkle just makes me happy, man. And if this is Blade, this is super fun. Because it's more development of Stellaron Hunters. The threat of destruction compelled the cosmos to unite once again, and everyone now looks towards other Aeons involved. The Express once again crashed into and departed from Planarcadia. There, Aha grace the pursuers of Elation with a reward. Join their game and become an Aeon for a minute. What? Okay, sure, why not, man? Why not? And there's still assumptions of Sampo being, like, higher up on the Elation's, like, pecking order, potentially an Emanator. Him showing up would be funny. Seeing Sparkle here is fun. Though I do worry about Sparkle's involvement, because this entire version's been delayed as a result of political stuff. And her design is very Japanese-inspired. Okay. There we are. Cool. The mask thing's cool. Seeing a giant pom-pom. Hey! Also, March and Dan Hung are with us! Yay! Yes, let them stay with us. I want them to. Also, is that meant to be Cocolia? That's meant to be Cocolia, isn't it? I see. Obviously, the giant pom-pom. I'd assume that this is meant to be a quote-unquote replication of the giant mech that was used in the Cocolia boss fight. So we've got those two fighting each other on machines. Poor Danhung. He's back to not having horns. God damn it. I wanted the boy to keep them. I'm really happy though him and March will be a part of this. Also, all the bloody... What the hell is going on in the sky? But yeah, no. I wonder if Elation's going to be a path then. And if so, how the hell will that function? I imagine skill point spam, considering the recent planar ornament set they released that wasn't for Remembrance, and the fact that Sparkle is on the path of Elation. And she is an SP support. It just feels a bit too fitting. The question I have is this version of her, if it is her, going to be a support or a DPS or, you know, something? Is she going to be a support? Is she going to be a sustain? Or is she going to be a DPS? Because we've already got a supportive role Sparkle. And if this is Blade, what role in a team would he have? If it's a completely different character, fair, but the fact Sword is still there, it's weird to imagine a Sword user being a support, but at the same time, it's not impossible either, because, you know, March technically is. As Hunt variant, she's a support. But yeah, no, I'm hyper interested in what's going on with these characters. Seemingly a bunny there. What looks like maybe dice there. There's something wrapping around Sparkle's hair there. There's tassels coming off. She's still in a shortish outfit. I kind of wish that they'd go for the outfit that's... Like, she's got the hat. I want them to go for the outfit that's shown in the matching icons that we get for Sampo and Sparkle. I want that outfit in-game because it's super cool. I think it's a really classy design. But there's no guarantee. Very interested in this character here. No idea who it is. And I'm hoping this is Blade, but there's no guarantee. No idea who this is. Don't know who this is. The thick weapon's interesting, though. If this is Yai Sakura, I'm interested how they're going to spin the design to not be Japanese-esque, considering the political drama. And I think the fact that we see Sparkle here, and if this is confirmed to end up being Yai Sakura, then I'm so confident that this was meant to be Edo Star, it's not even funny. And that makes me wonder how they're going to change this design to not be Japanese-esque, because Yaoi Sakura is very Japanese-esque in design. Meanwhile, Sparkle we do see in another outfit in... Was it her trailer or the Myriad Celestia? We see her in a school outfit with her long hair down. So... And we also see icons without her in a Japanese style. Like, the closest to non-Japanese I can think of, if this is Sakura, is previous era outfits, but even then there was hints towards Japan in her entire inspiration, so I don't know, it's a little weird, it's hard to think about. Very interested in the idea of Elation running a world. Very happy about this concept of becoming an Aeon for a minute. How would they do that? And the last time we saw Aha without it being a simulation, and it wasn't even that we saw them, it's that we heard them, was in the background of Fantilia's fight. We could hear them laughing. Outside of that, we've had no other interactions with the Aeon of Elation outside a simulated universe. And Aha in simulated universe realized it was a sim, and kept having to be wiped by Herta to forget that information again. I doubt that they're the only Aeon that's maybe realized it, but the fact that they did is very, very interesting to me, because it implies an awareness beyond some of the others, which is neat. Having Dan Hung and March with us again is super cool. I really like that. I'm glad that these two will keep accompanying us in worlds, because the connection we have to them is so significant, because we're considered the quote-unquote youths of the Express. I would like to see Welt and Himiko in action, though. Come on, it'd be fun. Just for now, it's neat what they've potentially managed to accomplish in such a short amount of time, because my mindset on this is they likely didn't have long to prepare the material that they've shown us for this world, because I highly doubt things looked like this before. It is very clear to me that they have had to rework this world. The fact that they've delayed so much has proven to me that this world was very Japanese inspired. Otherwise they wouldn't have had to delay it. I'm looking forward to it though. And the fact that we still have March's camera too. Why? Why do we still have that? Why doesn't she hold it? I'll take it, but why? Is she just taking a photo of March for the moment? Or, well, by she I mean the Trailblazer in this instance, because it's the female one. But you get my point. You get my point that, you know, realistically March should be the one holding the camera. We can see March's sleeve, it's clearly her. Dan Hung with his hand on his head, seemingly unimpressed. I'm all for these three traveling together in the world. I love these three. These two are my favourites, I won't lie. I love these two to pieces. I can't wait to see more of them, more banter between the three. And I'm looking forward to seeing the world itself. It's still a shame that real world politics have caused such a huge mess for this. I appreciate that, you know, as much as technically it's just not the devs' fault. This entire mess just isn't really anyone's fault when it comes to game development. It's just unfortunate. And the thing that I do feel bad about is that they're apologizing to us for a poor experience, but it's no fault of theirs. It's just not. And if people are unimpressed that there's a delay, then realistically I think that they need to get their priorities straight, not the devs. The fact that they're giving... Like, do you think that Hoyo's won through this? They've actively lost, regardless of their options. I made another video during the weekend about this, that Hoyo's position is just between a rock and a hard place. They literally cannot win no matter what they do. My hope is that regardless of how long it takes and the crunch, I hope that all the staff are treated very fairly and are compensated for their hard work. And I hope that nothing else happens to make the team's experience any harder than it already is. And I hope that this world is still incredibly successful, despite they're giving out more free pulls. They're giving players more chance to save, meaning people might spend less money, which does impact Hoyo's bottom line. I don't know. I just wish them the best, man. Like, I trust this team to make a really good experience, no matter how long it takes, and I'm happy to wait for them. And I hope that many other people share that sentiment. I'm happy about what they've shown today. I'm anticipating this world. Planarcadia does not roll off the tongue as easily as Edo Star, but I will take it, and I will run with it. It's interesting that they're using planar in the name as if implying the planar ornaments, because the planar ornaments are representations of a world, not actually the worlds themselves, and they can be based on moments or specific things from a world rather than entire worlds, as shown in the most recent set. So I wonder if that's meant to, like, hint at what's going on with the world. Who knows? But either way, I will look forward to finding out. I hope that you guys are looking forward to finding out. Let me know what you think of these characters and what's going on with them. And hopefully, I will look forward to talking to you guys in the comments about it. Have a good night, morning, day, whatever time it is, wherever you guys are in the world, and take care of yourselves. Bye.